Hey everybody, it's me again, Lisa Molinari, coming to you from my home office, which, as you know from my last video, is actually the storage room slash where the dog food is, where the refrigerator is, no heat, and it's the pantry. So this week, for this video short, I've decided to create a hashtag for this little video adventure. So this is being called Ponderings From The Pantry. And, last week I announced that my book arrived here, The Meat and Potatoes of Life, My True Litcom. I'll explain why I've annotated it here. But I announced that last week, and I wanted everybody to know that I have a lot of parenting stories in there, but I also have a lot of stories about marriage. So my special guest today is someone that I live with, my husband, Francis. And he's going to be talking today with me about marriage under quarantine. So, Francis, he's got to get a cup of coffee. You know how he is. He's coming in. Here he comes. He is really a big character in the book, which he likes. He likes to be a character in the book. So we're going to talk about marriage today. It's one of those things where we're in quarantine, right?
Yes.
So we're in close quarters. We're with each other 24/7.
Yes, that is true.
He's working from home. I always work from home. So tempers can flare. People can get irritated. There's fun, there's bonding, but there can also be some tensions, right? My book covers that. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but how do you think it's been under quarantine?
I think it's been okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got my office upstairs. I'm getting the work done.
Yeah, he has a nice office.
Yeah.
His has heat. His actually
Believe
is
me,
heated.
I much prefer working from home
Yeah.
than working from downtown New York City when I'm away from you.
He was see? Yeah, he's good like that. Anyway, but there have been some tense moments. This reality, this is reality. So there's something that I like to refer to that happened like a week and a half ago, and I like to call it the Bolognese incident. Yeah. So here's what happened. The kids came home, Anna's home from school, and I have to cook a lot. And so I thought, I want to be like Mother of the Year, and I'm going to make like a really homey, yummy meal for everyone. My son was coming over, so we were all going to be together as a family. So I decided to make this Bolognese that I like to make, this Bolognese recipe. And I mean, it cooks all day. It's got wine in it, and a couple different kinds of ground meats and vegetables, and garlic, and the whole thing. It cooks all day. And I'm sitting there. It's a New York Times recipe. I can't take credit. It's Marcella Hazan's Bolognese sauce from 2013. Look it up. It's delicious. Anyway, so I made the Bolognese, and Francis, to his credit, he's lost 20 pounds, haven't you, hon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lost 20 pounds.
22.
22. And I made this Bolognese, and actually one of the girls called down and said, "Oh my God, what's that smell?" And I said, "Oh, I'm making Bolognese." And they were like, "Yay!" And as a mom, your heart just jumps, right? You're like, this is what it's all about, right? Well, Francis is sitting there in the kitchen, my husband of 25 years.
7.
Is it 27?
Yes.
Oh.
Jeez.
Is it?
Yes, 1993.
Oh.
It's 2020.
Oops. Okay. Anyway.
We're like this.
Anyway, I said, Francis goes, for some reason I mentioned the sausages in the fridge, or I was looking in the freezer for something, and I ran into these Italian sausages, and he goes, "Oh."
Hot Italian sauce.
Hot Italian sausages. And he goes, "Oh, sausages, you could make those for me." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I got the Bolognese." And he's like, right? And we had a little tense moment because I was like, everyone else is happy about me all day cooking the Bolognese, but he wants me to make him sausages instead.
In my own defense, and we've talked about this, I thought you were making pasta. Spaghetti. Spaghetti's not on my diet.
I told him I was making spaghetti
Spaghetti's
squash
not on my
for
diet.
him.
So as
Low
good
carb.
as the Bolognese is,
Bolognese?
whatever it's called, as good as it is, I knew I couldn't put it on spaghetti. because I couldn't eat the spaghetti.
But I told you.
But see,
about
I
the
missed that
squash.
part. I missed that part.
No.
So
See,
that's why
selective listening.
when the hot Italian sausage is on my diet, and I can take that to town, and that's what I was planning on doing.
No.
And so I was getting excited about that, thinking I couldn't have the pasta. And it was only subsequently when you explained you were making spaghetti squash.
Don't believe him.
And then that's when I did the Michael Jackson away, and I said I'm sorry. And it turns out
no, you didn't say you were sorry right then. I had to come back later and explain how it hurt my feelings.
It was delicious. It was delicious. There was a misunderstanding.
My feelings.
Yeah, I did. Apparently, I did.
Yes.
So, and it was delicious. But I thought.
No, there is an incident I'll never forget when I made a pot roast back in like the first year of our marriage. And I was so proud of myself because it was so homey and housewifey to make a pot roast. And I said, how is it? How was it? And what was your response? Do you remember?
No.
We were stationed in Monterey. And our friend Karen Kapitz, I took her recipe, another military spouse, made the pot roast.
I said it tasted like my mom's.
Potatoes, carrots. No, honey.
What then?
You went, Okay, really?
That's probably true.
Yeah. I think I was pregnant.
I'm sorry about that.
I cried myself to sleep that night.
Sorry about that then. I didn't
Anyway,
I don't remember that.
I'm not perfect either, believe me. I got all kinds of
I think you are.
things that isn't that sweet. But this book, The Meat and Potatoes of Life, we got a lot of stories about marriage here. I've actually I wanted to tell you of a few. This book is written like a sitcom, okay? That's why it's called My True Litcom. So it's written in episodes, and it follows 5 seasons. And each of the seasons of our married life and our family life has several stories about marriage. Let me just tell you some of the titles here. We've got When Strangers Marry. It's about when we got married. Yeah. Does This Baby Make My Husband's Butt Look Big? Yes. Pork Chop Envy. That had to do with his old girlfriend's shake and bake that followed us 3 moves. True Love is a Gas.
That was the first article you had done.
Yeah, that one was the first. War of the Roses. That's about a little territorial dispute we had with our full-size bed that we slept on for 20 years. Yeah. The Battle of the Bulge. That was the night when, during dinner, he told me that my eyes are bulgy. Yeah. That was funny.
I think that was funny.
And they're like, I had like a Marty Feldman complex after that. It was really bad.
But
anyway,
look how beautiful you are.
Yes,
you know that.
Thank you. And then we had one called The Silent Treatment. That was painful. We decided to not speak to each other during a 12-hour car ride.
That was a real fight.
That was a real fight.
Not this whole Ignay stuff.
There's also The Elephant in the Bedroom. It's about our bedtime ritual. Yeah. And
It's
50 Shades of Mattress Shopping. It's when we turned that full-size mattress in and got a king-size one and what happened there. So there's a lot of good episodes. It's about reality. I happen to think reality is funny, and that's what you'll get in The Meat and Potatoes of Life, available May 1st. It's...
Well, and what a lot of people say is everybody can relate to it. Whether you're in the military, not in the military, whether you have kids, don't have kids, you'll find something in it that you'll enjoy and say, you know what, that's me. And so...
and you're a big character in the book, so yes, he likes that part of it. But anyway, Meat and Potatoes of Life, My True Litcom. You can get it on BarnesandNoble.com. You can get it on Amazon.com, and you can get it on MilitaryFamilyBooks.com. Have a good week, you guys.
See ya.
Have fun in quarantine.
Yep.
Bye.